all I'm going to say to you, right, is that really and truthfully, best part of a year, right, being told that the papers were ready months ago, it's time that we upped our game, right, and brought consequences. We're already going after Chris here, right, the Chief Constable, who's failed with 5 years of Operation Daybreak. He failed as a deputy in Leicester, so he's obviously got some connections, as far as I'm concerned, to failures around paedophilia cases. But that aside, I was made aware about 3 months ago, I've got the date somewhere, that everything was going to CPS. So my expectations as a reasonable man would be that it would be going within a few days. It's obviously not got there, so I'm going to put it in the safe hands of David Hollis, and we're going to take it a little bit further. As far as I'm concerned, Yvonne Dales, the Chief Inspector who it was going to, and her boss, Helen Chamberlain, can go and do one, because we're coming back, and we're coming back for consequences against the failures of Nottinghamshire Police.
Right, okay. Well, there's been clearly some misunderstanding, as said, Michael. Your file, that's down to me. I haven't completed your file yet, because I'm still working on it. There's things I still want to do and want to investigate, so that's down to me. So what you're saying about the failings are down to me, because I want to investigate it thoroughly. And if that's the way you want to go, then you need to go through the professional standards route and make a complaint about it. And that's fine, you're entitled to do that. That's completely fine.
No, we should actually go above the unprofessional standards, because they
the IPCC and complain about me then, Mike. If that's what you want to do, make the complaint.
It's not about you as an individual.
You're entitled to do that, and I know you're entitled to do that. But what I'm telling you is, there's been some misunderstanding between us, but I have to put the file into the inspector, and then the file has to go to CPS. The file hasn't gone to CPS. I will let you know the day the file goes to CPS. But prior to that, you are entitled, like you say, to make a complaint about me. That's fully understandable if that's what you want to do.
My complaints with your gatekeepers that you have to get past.
They don't do the file, do they? That's down to me, Michael.
Well,
it's down to me doing the file.
Well, we'll make the people that need to be accountable. Like Chris, we'll start at the top and work down.
But the chief isn't accountable for me not doing the file, is he?
Well, it's 3 months have passed, Angela, since that first conversation.
That's fine, Michael. That's what I said to you. If you want to put the complaint in, please do it. You know, I can't stop you doing that, can I?
I don't listen, Angela. I've not misunderstood anything, right? I fully understand everything that you say to me, right? And I have reasonable expectations, not stupid expectations. And when you told me 3 months ago that the papers were going to the Chief Inspector I know to be Yvonne Dales, right?
Chief Inspector isn't Yvonne Dales, Michael.
So who is the Chief Inspector?
It's D.I. McKinnell.
D.I. McKinnell. Oh, well, that's another one that we can hold to account then.
Well, that's what, you go to them, they come down to me. That's fine. I don't have a problem with that, because I can account for all of my time. I don't have a problem with that, Michael, at all. If you want to make a complaint, please do so. That's your right.
Well, this is kind of what is this what you want me to do?
No, I don't want you to do that. Of course I don't. I don't want to be subject to a complaint, do I?
No, well,
I've never had a complaint in life.
Well, your credentials came to me before you ever came to me. That's why I asked for you when I failed to get hold of Donny Subban, and your track record was given to me as a straight copper. So why would you want to try and get yourself out of this?
What I'm trying to say to you is I'm doing my utmost to do what I can for you, but I'm not a miracle worker, and I have other jobs to do.
Well, maybe.
I have an awful lot of work on, Michael, and I have other things to do.
Well, I
don't have just you to deal with, do I?
Well, I have horrendous post-traumatic stress disorder, right?
I know, Michael.
So maybe I need to take my post-traumatic stress disorder to Mr. Smith, whichever one it might be. Maybe I need to have a demonstration, right, outside both of the Smiths' houses. At least then we get the right one.
You know I wouldn't recommend not.
Why? Look, Judge Godsmark told me I have the right to protest, right, and I will uphold my rights to protest, right, and if my papers aren't with CPS very, very soon, right, I will not only be going with a demonstration to the Crown Prosecution Service, but also to Mr. Smith's house. Are we on the same page?
We are, yeah. I completely understand what you're saying.
Yeah, well, like I said, no personal issues with you, Angela, right? Your credentials came to me long before you did, right? This is down to the corrupt Nottingham police, as far as I'm concerned, hiding paedophiles like Alan Smith.
That's your belief,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Like we spoke about before.
Yeah.
You know I can't comment on that and I won't comment on that, and you know that I will do my utmost. Well, you obviously don't know that because you're not happy with the service you're getting. But, you know, in my personal thing is to do the utmost to get a conviction. But I need to do what I need to do to get that.
Well, maybe I need to go, right, swear in a grand jury, right, take my evidence to a grand jury, right, and then have the grand jury go and arrest him, right, and put him...
Michael, do we? We don't have a grand jury.
Well, we can under common law.
Michael, we're not going to get anywhere, and I've got an appointment shortly, and I need to concentrate on what I'm doing at the moment. So I'm sorry if I misled you into thinking, or you misunderstood what I said, into thinking that the file had gone to CPS. It hasn't.
Well, I'd like to speak to McKinnon.
He's not available this week.
Well, I guess Mr. Hollis will be taking it up with Alison Saunders very, very soon, because that's where it's going. But like I've said all along, I've got no axe to grind with you personally. This all comes under the directive of the Chief Constable of Nottingham, who I say is corrupt, and to my beliefs, I believe is connected to paedophilia as a paedophile protector. And I will go on record as saying that. Like, because
You already have done, Michael, haven't you?
Yeah.
You've already done that.
Yeah, well, I will continue to reiterate my beliefs. It didn't come from Leicester, failing Jana and the McCanns, right, and then come to Nottingham, 5 years of daybreak, and complete failure, no one brought to trial, right. My first visit with you was a year ago, right, and we're no further forward, but hey ho, life goes on. All I can say, Angela, is have a nice day, and I guess someone will be speaking to Mr. Hollis, MBE, soon. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye.